The PlayStation VR2's price is perfect. Every time I scroll on YouTube, I see Sony's price is too high this, or I see Sony is making a big mistake that. Even at one point I made a video like that. But I lived and I learned, and I came to a realization. And to go over exactly why the PlayStation VR2's price is perfect, we're gonna need to go all the way back in time to the day the PlayStation 4 was actually released. On November 15th, 2013, in North America, the PlayStation 4 had a starting price point of $399. This would ultimately sell way better than the Xbox, which tried to sell themselves as an all-in-one console. See, the PlayStation 4 was a total success and sold like complete hotcakes. As the years went on, Sony officially ended up announcing the PlayStation VR1 on October 13th, 2016, the release date for the PlayStation VR1. This is not including the bundle, which came with the motion controllers and the camera that you would put on top of your TV. Not having a guard system would definitely lead to multiple injuries with this VR headset. Overall, it was a bit messy of an experience when it came to setting up the VR. Only about 4% of the PlayStation 4 owners actually ended up getting the PlayStation VR1. At the time, the PlayStation VR1 was a good piece of hardware, and when you do put the PlayStation VR1's bundle in a factor, it actually costs a little bit more than the PlayStation 4. And just like we're seeing today, the PlayStation VR2 is costing more than the PlayStation 5. But what is the difference? On February 22nd, the PlayStation VR2 will release. The starting price point will be at $550, and when you factor in the Horizon bundle, it'll be $600. Going off of the max price from the PlayStation VR2 and the lowest possible price from the PlayStation VR1, that's a $200 price increase. Is a PlayStation VR2 really worth that much? Well, the short answer is 100% yes. See, the PlayStation VR2 and the PlayStation VR1 are equal in certain spots, such as the OLED display are both equal, and up to 120Hz refresh rate are also equal. However, that's where the comparisons really end entirely. Pixels per eye is completely better on the PlayStation VR2. The tracking has a 4 times built-in cameras for it, and you're not going to need some PlayStation 5 camera like the PlayStation 4 needed for the headset. There is built-in new technology when it comes to eye tracking for the PlayStation VR2, while there was none for the PlayStation VR1. There was a 10 degrees increase when it comes to field of view as well. As far as the audio goes, though that this picture shows that both have a headphone jack, the PlayStation VR2 has a 3D built-in audio, which is going to enhance for a more immersive experience when it comes to hearing things around your surroundings. And though they both need a cord in order to work, the PlayStation VR2 has only one singular USB Type-C cord in order to hook up to the PlayStation 5 to get the best experience, while the PlayStation VR1 needed millions and millions of cords in order for you to just enjoy a simple game. In additional hardware, well, the PlayStation 5 is much better than the PlayStation 4. And as far as controllers go, well, the PlayStation VR2 will have haptic feedback, and not only in their controllers, but in the entire headset as well, create some sensory type sensation experiences in your favorite VR game. And that's not even including different virtual reality headsets that are going to cost way more for basically the same exact experience, such as the Valve Index, the HTC Pro 2, and not only that, the newly MetaQuest Pro, which is coming in at $1,500. And I didn't even mention that all of these are going to be over $1,000, and if you want to get the best possible gaming experience, well, you're going to need to get a high-end PC for that to be implemented. So if people are willing to spend over $2,000 for a high-end PC and a virtual reality headset, well, the PlayStation VR2 is a complete steal. Not to mention, it's an absolute giant upgrade from the PlayStation VR1. There's also a huge backlash for the PlayStation VR2 not having backwards compatibility. However, there are many developers coming out that are currently making new and free updates. One of the top games for this is No Man's Sky. I could definitely see many more developers making this adjustment in order to produce more quality games for the PlayStation VR2 on launch and beyond. If you just spent your money on the PlayStation VR2, well, don't worry, because it was an absolute perfect price point. And also, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. If you like the PlayStation VR2, well, make sure to check out my video, The Only 10 Things You Need to Know About the PlayStation VR2. And as always, I'm JizzleVR, and I will catch you in the next video.